I'm sick. I've been sick for about a day and a half now. I've been in bed all day, and I'm kind of afraid that I got things to do today. I can't stay in bed all day. I'm actually scheduled for like a speaking engagement thing. So let's get out of here, shall we? I'm definitely trying to push myself to power through the day, try to force myself to feel better. I think it's working. Taking a shower, going outside. It's not super cold outside in New York today. It's about, 55, 60 degrees, so I'm gonna try to enjoy it. I've stopped off to get some essentials, okay? Must have a coffee, and essential number 2, cough drops. I'm not really coughing, but I guess the whole menthol, whatever it is that helps you, makes my sinuses feel better. So what you may have guessed is I actually don't have any bad illness. I often suffer from bad allergies brought on by maybe pets and things of that nature. I was in a house full of cats over the weekend and it affected me pretty bad, and that in turn gave me what I believe may be a sinus infection of some sort. So really there's nothing to do but just to fight it off and then just take some stuff to help me feel a little bit better. It's not going to stop me from going to my speaking engagement. I made a commitment and I'm going to do it. So I guess what I'm trying to say is there honestly isn't much to worry about. We oftentimes take these fears, these scares, and we blow them way out of proportion. We take our worries and we doubt things and we start to stress about things. There's nothing to worry about and it's all in our heads. I'm supposed to be speaking here today at my home church. Tonight is our Wednesday night prayer. We do it bi-weekly. Very intimate setting, usually acoustic or some sort of piano style thing. Depending on what member of the worship team is available, maybe there'll be some light percussion. But generally, it's a very intimate prayer, light worship type of an event with a very short word. And today, I have the privilege of bringing that very short word. With a speaking engagement like this, you have to keep it short and sweet. The hardest part is getting it to be sweet within the short amount of time. You would think that that's easy, but it's not. It's kind of like writing a devotional. You want to have impact and substance, but you can only do it in so many words. It's the same challenge with a short preaching. You have to find a way to have a biblical foundation, be entertaining a little bit, be funny, be quick, but also hit home intimately so that the people who are here are blessed and ministered to and go home feeling encouraged for the remainder of the week. Today, I decided to speak on something that I've personally been struggling with, and that's worry. I decided I want to start vlogging more intimately versus just surrounding it around guitar stuff. So maybe I'll lose some subscribers, maybe I'll gain some. But with that said, I think this is going to be somewhat therapeutic to me just as much as it is maybe entertaining to people who are watching. I've been struggling with worry a little bit. I know I joked around with being sick, but the reality is that's how worry is. We assume the worst. We have a tendency to really think about every worst case scenario and apply it to our very own personal circumstance and situation. So today I've prepared a very short word that touches on something that I'm personally struggling with, and therefore will hopefully be a blessing not just to the congregation who's present, but even to me. I'm actually here super early because I came here to do some filming that I had to do for the church. And I figured let me just come early, get the filming done, get it out of the way, but also take some time to find a private area, bust out my iPad, which is where I have my preaching for today, and just kind of spend time with God before anyone even gets here and before the doors open. Anytime I speak, I try my best not to play guitar on the same day. I just find it to be a little unnecessarily difficult, having to focus on both bringing the word and the worship. It's kind of a lot to do. So if you can avoid doing it at all costs, avoid doing it. Focus on one thing. That's my phone. It's gonna be so much better for you to focus on one thing at a time versus trying to do every single thing that's needed for you or required of you for that day. I love this text message. I have a producer friend of mine who's trying to book me for my services, and look at his request. Hey, do you have availability for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday? I get you, man. Let's book something.
Amen. God bless you guys. Walk right where you stand before you sit down. We're just going to share something really quickly. It says in James chapter 1 verses 2 through 4, consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. Worrying is the equivalent of becoming a little bit dumber. You lose a little bit of IQ. And I'm like, man, God, that's kind of true. Most of what we worry about never actually even happen. Most studies show that 85% of things we worry about are simply just worry. I'm going to read something else to you in Colossians 3, 1 through 2. I'm just giving you scripture now. This is not me, okay? Since then you have been raised with Christ. Set your hearts on things above, where Christ is seated at the right hand of God. Set your minds on things above, not on earthly things. There's going to be times when you need to think differently. You're going to have to speak to your anxiety, speak to your stress, speak to what you feel is common sense, and you're going to have to say, you do not know better. I'm not going to fixate on earthly things. Just can't. Because God is in control.
So there you have it, another vlog in the books. I hope you get something out of this one. If you're worrying, if you are struggling with that doubt, with that anxiety, I really pray that this video, that this vlog helps you out with that. And just know that you're not the only one who's struggling with that it's an occurrence that we've all dealt with since the beginning of time. Adam and Eve, the first human beings on earth, worried. Stay encouraged. Thanks for watching all the way through the end of the video. If you haven't done so already, please like this one, subscribe to my channel, and hit the bell icon so you know exactly when I upload a new video. Thanks again for watching, and until next time.